Big news obviously is Damian de Allende hurt his knee in the game against the Sharks. We took him for some scans this morning and confirmed our clinical suspicion of a grade 2 medial collateral ligament sprain. Unfortunately, that means he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks, which effectively is going to rule him out of this June Test series now. So yeah, that's really the news of the day, I'm afraid. No, usual bumps and bruises from the weekend. Nothing too major. Most of the overseas-based guys came in as well. They find Sculpritz was just a bit stiff and sore after playing 100 minutes of rugby, but he's fine. So we're happy with them at the moment. France, we've been managing as the Sharks have been managing. We've been talking to them a lot in terms of how they're managing him. He's obviously got a chronic problem with his knee. He's got a bit of cartilage missing in his knee, and every now and then, if he does too much, particularly too much kicking, his knee swells up and it flares up. So it's about managing his load, and that means really just controlling the amount of volume he does at training. So he can play 80 minutes, but we've got to just make sure his load during the week is managed. Yeah, he's available. We've got to manage him, and that's what we were doing last week in Durban, was on request of the Sharks, is actually just managing his load during training, just to make sure that he's at his best condition for the game. That's what we need him for. No, we've been monitoring Skulk. He's improving slowly. He's got a facet joint irritation in the neck, and it does take some time. He's a lot better today than he was last week, and it's a day-by-day thing. We kept him out of the contact part of training today, but I think he'll settle down nicely and he should be fine for the weekend. Look, I am concerned about the number of injuries. Rugby is a collision sport, and if you look at the statistics, you can expect to have 2 injuries a game per team. So if you look at how many South African teams are playing Super Rugby, you do the maths, we're looking at 10 injuries a weekend. So I do watch very closely, every weekend and see who gets injured and that, and it's something that we've got to monitor and manage. But that's the schedule, that's Super Rugby, and that's international rugby. That's the way it is. So it's really about managing those guys.